y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing tonight? Whatever time of day it is, morning, evening, night, midday. Hello. Divine alignment. Okay, so today we are doing a pick a chord reading. Pick a card, pick a card, pick a card, pick a card. I think I'm gonna do all three of the same, not three of the same card, but 3 cards from the same deck this time. Okay, guys, by the way, I'm recording on 2 apps, 2 things right now. So if you see me looking here, I'm looking at you. If you see me looking here, I'm looking at you. Okay, I'm going to introduce the things first. Introduce the cards, introduce the groups first. But you can, if you want to watch the full video, if you're watching from TikTok, that will be in the next video. Okay, I'll make a separate video for each group. So yeah, got my vibes going, got my kitty cat by my side. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. How y'all doing? Okay, how is y'all doing? So let's pick a card. How about that? Pick a card, pick a card, pick a card reading. I don't know what, but something. God. God told me. God did. Okay, let me push y'all back so you can see. Okay. This one's all the way over here. I want y'all to be able to see this too. Okay, 1. First card. Second card. Third card. Ooh, y'all can't see it from me. Y'all need to be over here. Look at it like that, and y'all can see me from here. Okay. Pick a card, pick a card, pick a card. This is number 1. 1. Let's write it down so I don't forget. Group 1 is my left, your right. Group 2, right in the middle. Group 3 is to my right. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3. Let me get a thumbnail real quick. Okay. Alrighty, guys, that's the vibes, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, but for y'all, I'm gonna keep it going. Hold up, because I'm gonna post the whole thing on, I'm gonna post the whole thing on the other page. So this is group 3. Let me put that right here. This is group 2. I think I'm gonna start liking. I think I'm gonna like these pick a card readings. Okay. Hello, group 1. Welcome or welcome back. Welcome to your reading. Group 1. Let's see what your reading is. I also should pull like a. Don't I have some charms or something? That's cool. Whatever. Group 1. Unlimited potential. Wow. Infinity. Group 1. Wow. That's a good start. What, Group 1? What y'all got going on, honey? What y'all doing? Group 1. It's giving just getting started. And as I did that, that's coming out. Oh, interesting. Yeah, something that just came to me is I'm just getting started. I'm just now getting started. That's what I get from this group 1. Interesting. Wow. The Traveler card though, Traveler in this deck is the Fool. the Fool. Anyway, Traveler, Adventure, Potential. Wow. Lots of potential here. Potential. Unlimited potential in that word. Unlimited potential of an adventure. So yeah, y'all are just now getting started, group 1. Whatever you done unlocked, whatever door you walked through just now. Whoa. Did y'all hear that door just closed? That's crazy confirmation, baby. Crazy fucking confirmation. My window is open, but that's just crazy timing. Whatever door group 1 walked through, honey mine, it took y'all a long time to get there. And then the next one after that is the Knight of Crystals. So that is the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. It's showing here a camel. Determination. There's been a lot of determination, a long time coming, but you also are just now getting started. So to me, group 1, y'all could be embarking on a new endeavor. Could be, it just seems like a new chapter. It could be a new, something career-wise, something job-based, some type of new form of income that y'all could be trying to make, that it took y'all a long time to get here. This could also be a group of business owners and people within the creative field, business entrepreneur field, where someone could be switching from switching into being self-employed. Okay, that's the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Creative. We have, this is a group of creatives here in this group. Do I want to film the whole thing straight through? I guess I will, whatever. Yeah. Okay. And then we have the 3 of Wands after. Lots of potential in this new area, area and realm that y'all just opened up for yourselves. It's like, why was I going to touch my glasses and I don't have them on? Ooh, it's been a vision that's been brewing for a long while here, you guys. And y'all have been working, tinkering away at all the small things, but now Spirit is like opening up, like busting the door open for you guys, and really going to show you what truly, like, what you've been working on, how good, you know what I mean? Sometimes when you're working on something for so long, you can lose track of how long you've been doing it and the end goal of it. But Spirit is wanting to remind you, and is going to remind you, as you continue progressing down this new hallway that for the door that you just walked through, it's going to 444 on this timer over here. It's going to truly open up more doors. It's going to really show you that this is a whole new realm, a whole new tunnel that you've emerged into, where you don't even know what's coming, is what it's giving. You don't even understand what truly is coming, because you've been working and just, putting your head down and putting the pedal to the metal. But Spirit wants to overflow. What I'm getting from this is overflow you, and it might overwhelm you in a minute, in a sense too. But that's why it had to get so silent and to, slow down before getting to this whole new point of boom, it's here. Balance. I had to find some of that with this slow, mundane time. Sometimes if you were to get certain things too soon, you wouldn't appreciate it for what it is. This also is a collective where they are in it for the long haul. You know what I mean? Y'all are trying to, you're looking at the grand scheme of things, and y'all really like to get the best of a situation. What am I trying to say? it's more of a long-term game for this collective here, where y'all don't really look to have instant gratification in certain things, but y'all look to create a legacy, to create a foundation before actually building your empire, you know? But Spirit is now saying, babe, the empire is almost done. The building is almost done, honey. And now you just sit back. It's like at a cathedral or those beautiful, the Colosseum or whatever. I don't know the name right now. But those beautiful buildings in Rome, in other countries that take so much tinkering, so much, you know what I mean, manpower to really build together. But then look how long it's lasting. Look how long it's being viewed and observed by generations of people, and still people are in awe. Okay, people are still in awe for something that took years to work, but it's because look at that work of art, you know. And I think this is the collective here where people look at you like that, or look at the things that you touch or you work on, and they're like, holy crap. They can tell that you put some strategy into it. They can tell you to not do this shit overnight. Excuse me. They can tell that this group here, group number one, y'all don't play. Like it's giving like two. Everything I touch turns to gold, but also like, well, I guess because I was gonna say something else. I don't know the right word, but everything I touch turns to gold. You know what I mean? Y'all are collective here where y'all want to, if you are going to touch something or do something, you do it good. I'm not going to half-ass do anything. Y'all put y'all's all into anything you do. And that's why it turns to gold. Energy. And then I'm going to do one more card from this deck. Ooh. Energy. So y'all try to put y'all all into everything that you do, which is great because you end up getting the juice from this. You get the juice from all the squeezing that you've done. The juice is worth the squeeze for y'all because you guys like wring it out to the point where you get what you need out of the situation. It's not like you're going to just leave any situation where it's not serving you or whatever, but it's more so you understand there's a reason for why you're here or why you're doing this, and you are willing to work until you get the goal. That's what it's giving. So what is this specifically talking about, Spirit? To me, it's not really any specific aspect of life here for group one. This is more about just who y'all are as an individual. It's like your whole life is going to do a whole change up now because it's like y'all have been overly underestimated, underappreciated, overlooked. But now it's like everything is going to come in and it's going to really make sense to why it took so long, or why people treated you this way, or why, you know, all of this stuff had to happen this way, because y'all are reaching a point in your life where nothing will ever look the same. It's going to be a turning point, and it's like life after this is never going to look like the way that it looks now. Might have new habits, might have a new job, might have new responsibility, new love. All of that plays a part in the whole life switching up, you know. And it's not that it happened overnight, not at all. To someone looking outside, looking in, it might seem like it happened overnight. But to you, you know you put in the work, you know you did that shit. Last is lovely thoughts. Maintain the outlook that you have. Maintain being abundant, being happy, being in your good divinity, You know what I mean? If you don't feel the most happy, make sure you brush that off. Or if you're not feeling the most like bright or whatever, joyous, make sure just remember to dust that off as quickly as you can. Of course, feel your feelings, feel through it, but once you get over that situation, remember to who you are. You know what I mean? This is a collective where y'all are light beings, you know, beings who it's probably a group of these people in this collective is probably these strong friends, a group of strong friends, you know, and a lot of times people forget to, you know, check in on their strong friends, but I'm just telling you now, check in on yourself, make sure you're all right. And even after you do that, get back to that brightness, get back to that light. Affirm yourself, romanticize your life, because it's coming in. You gotta just keep acting like it, knowing it, keep believing it, and moving like it. Congratulations, honey buns. Proud of you for coming so far. I'm proud of you for coming this far. Okay. I'm gonna pause it here. I feel, can't sugarcoat it, baby. I gotta tell you like it. Act like you know it. Girl, you got it. And you might as well show it. Girl, you got it. Hello, group 2. Welcome. Y'all like to sing? Is this a group of singers here? Musicians here? Group 2 is giving musicians. Interesting. Group number 2. Interesting. This could be a silly group. Goofy goobers here. Goofy goobers only. Is this a group of musicians, comedians, performers? You know what I mean? Stand-up comedy is giving. Because I don't know where all this goofiness just came up. Y'all energy is interesting. Let me tap into the energy spirit. What does my group 2 need to hear? Wow. Group number 2. Beware of distractions. Beware of distractions. Beware of people, haters. Put your hater blockers on. Use that evil eye or whatever like that. All of that stuff. Protect yourself, because it's giving that. What I'm picking up on, let's say it like that, is you are close to your destiny. You're working on your destiny and you have been aligning with it. But there could be some people around you who is monitoring you a little too closely to see where you're at, to see if you've gotten there already, and it's like pocket watching. So stay private. Stay private. You know what I mean? But keep doing what you're doing though. Just do it a little quiet. Do it a little quiet. Because your foundation is improving, you know what I mean? Things are growing for you. There is goodness around you, you know what I mean? Goodness around you, but there's just a select few of haters too that might, you know, they might also be looking or trying to be disguised as a supporter. But it's more like they got ill intentions, or it might not be ill intentions that they actually act out on, but ill thoughts, you know, and all of that. Just like hater energy, gossipers, you know, things like that. But you seem to be on a good path anyway. Like, regardless, it seems like y'all are unshakable. This collective here seems unshakable. Very strong, strong-willed, strong for the things that they do, but also strong-minded. Let me say it like that too. Strong-minded collective here. You know, you gotta be, as a comedian, you know, as a goofy goober, you guys have to know to have tough skin, to be thick-skinned, tough cookies. Oh, that's 2 cards. Yeah. Tough cookies here. But see, y'all are elevating though. Y'all are definitely elevating. Only time will tell, king status. Group number 2, you're definitely elevating. It's just giving like, y'all put y'all header blockers on, that little cool emoji with the glasses. And it's also, I'm getting like somebody dusting off their shoulders. Just with this only time will tell is given that the haters will come out of the woodworks eventually. What's done in the dark will come to the light. So, excuse me, confirmation burp. What's done in the dark will come to the light. And it's like somebody around you could be talking ish. You know what I mean? Talking on your name, talking about your scenario, talking about your situation, but then they look at you and they in your face, they be like, oh, hey, I love you. I love everything that you're doing. Oh my God, yes. Because they're intimidated. They're intimidated by the status that you are gaining, that you are accumulating for yourself, and that you, of course, will eventually land at because you actually are doing the work, Bookie Books. Bookie Books. You're doing the work, Bookie. And, also, too, y'all are actually like, I don't think I'm going to get much more cards, but I'll probably just get one more. Y'all are doing the work. What's the last thing this collective needs to hear? And y'all have also not just physically doing the work, but y'all have also done the work in your mind to get to a place of being stronger willed, more adaptable. You know what I mean? So, and also discerning. Okay, this collective here has gone through the ringer and gone through the certain statuses and elevation needed. You've surpassed all the levels needed to get to king status, okay? And yeah, not everybody will like that. Not everybody will support that. Yeah, whatever. But if you ain't got no haters, you ain't high. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't high. Okay? That's the message of this one. Let me write that down. If you ain't got no haters. Okay. Literally. Write that down. Chance. Interesting. What's this all about, Spirit? So yeah. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, of course, and you are popping, you got some stuff going on, okay? So, of course, that's going to naturally come with people who give you a side eye. But this chance, roll the dice gives me, too, that's what I say about these people that you have to be a little cautious about. It could be family, it could be friends, past friends or whatever, past lovers, too, probably. But with your discernment, use your discernment to see, you know what I mean? I'm not saying just go cutting everybody off and you can't trust nobody or just stay alone. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that use your discernment now that it's tweaked and peaked a little higher. Use that every time you come into contact with somebody new or with a new scenario, a new whatever. When you talk about your stuff, just stay on your P's and Q's, because it's not to say that these are people who are actually working against you. You know what I mean? It's gonna be just talking crap. Yeah, there's a little bit of ill intention or illness behind that. But that's what I meant by it's not fully ill intentions. It's not like they gonna go out there, stab you in the back, and they gonna actually buy the knife to stab you with. No, they might consider it. It might have, you know what I mean? The stabbing in the back might have crossed their mind. But it's given like these are people who might be a little too close to you to get that far into, or that really love you or enjoy you, or like, you know, that's why I say people that's real close. It's giving somebody who wants enjoyed you or once was very close or like love you, have a basis of love for you, but at the same time, it's still like your success can put a bad taste in their mouth. That's what it is. Your success puts a bad taste in their mouth, their mouth, and not just because you ain't even at your level of success yet. It's coming. You ain't at the fullest peak. It's coming, but at the same time, people can see that for you. People have a vision, the predetermined, of your destiny. When they see how determined you are, they see how motivated you are. You keep going day in and day out. That's why I say it's no ifs, ands, or buts that you're gonna get it. Of course, you know you're gonna get it. When you're working so hard at something, it's gonna happen someday, and that's what they see for you. But they still like, whatever. They might not have no full ill intentions right now, but if you get, you know what I mean? These are people who's in the pink, where it's just like, stay, you know what I mean? Keep them close, not too close though. Okay? Because if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, Bookie. That's all the message that I got for you today. Alright. Oh, hold the hell up. How I'm gonna pull that card out if I ain't pull out the main card? I'm so funny. So funny. Okay, hold up. Moving a little too fast. Getting ahead of myself, huh? Group number 3. Good luck. Okay, what y'all got going on, group number 3? Group 3. What y'all doing? Y'all getting some queen? Y'all getting some with queen? With the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, definitely giving y'all getting some coin. Prosperous. That's good because all of this collective seems like they're on the up and up. All groups seem like they're on the up and up. Whatever aspect of life that is. So yeah, attracting in more opportunities, attracting in more abundance, prosperity. What the hell is all that for? Why did that come out like that? Attracting more opportunities. Ooh, the Tower. You went through a Tower moment? 111. Y'all must have went through a Tower moment, a moment where, shoot, y'all had to lose everything before y'all got to having everything. Or maybe not just losing everything, but just a good point of revelation where Spirit was like, hey, you gonna be my test. You're my test subject now. That's what it's given. Spirit had to test you. Few times. But y'all passed the test though. It's definitely seeming like y'all are clearly elevated past certain things. You have passed the test, or you know what I mean, you passed that level, so now you're up to another level. Why we got the 9 and the 10 of Wands? Wow. Okay. More responsibility is coming. You learn to gain more and hold more responsibility. You maintain it. That's what I get from this. It's like a gradual. There was a gradual elevation. You know what I mean? Which is what you want. You don't want to be just boom, blasted to the top and you can't keep everything. Like the people that win the lottery. You can't keep nothing because you ain't used to having that much money. No, that is not the world. That's not the way we trying to do this. We want to build a good foundation so that as you keep growing, you can maintain it. Your subconscious can allow you to trust it. Trust that it is here and it's here to stay. Okay, so this is a collective, a group where it's like more like y'all already passed these tests though. Y'all already like became dedicated. Y'all have pulled out the power within yourselves. So what I'm telling you is just something you already know. 6 of Pentacles. There's a lot of Pentacles and Wands. Pentacles and Wands. I know Pentacles has to do with money and things, and wands, I think it's more like the mind. Ooh, this collective, y'all have, it didn't come out fully, but yeah. Y'all have truly, that was a peace card. That's what I was going to say, something like, y'all have truly overcome your mind, okay? The storm is over, and it's given like y'all have gone through the worst of the worst parts of emotion and also of elevation, okay? Y'all have surpassed that point where, you know, the negative self-talk, the I don't believe it, you know what I mean? When you're y'all have unwavering faith now, but it came about through the wavering faith that you had for so long. You know, there was a lot of times where you was just like, and situations too, that you had to be tested and put in to really see that, lean on your faith, lean on your faith, lean on your faith. But now y'all are at the point where it's like, faith is like not a non-given. It's just like a automatic thing where if you're in a, that's the word, if you're facing adversity, you already know, baby, faith is in my back pocket, okay? It's like, babes, I don't know what else to do. I can't do anything here, but I can lean on faith. That's what this collective, y'all are fully fully engulfed in y'all have literally like washed yourselves clean with this level of faith. Kind of what I'm getting about you know, when somebody gets saved, when somebody gets baptized, you know, you dip yourself in the thing. It's kind of like that, but not literally. Y'all have done something similar to where, you know, the meter has run up to y'all to where y'all are literally 90% faith-based beings now. And it's crazy because y'all have came a long freaking way to get to this point, of course, because this is the collective where y'all could have, you know, just not been the most faith-based people, 555, the most faith-based, the most believing, but now it's like you flip that on its head, and now it's like it's impossible for you to not believe, to not lean on faith, to not trust that God got it. That's why it's like good luck. We start off with good luck. That gives me to where people might think that you have good luck. It might seem like you have good luck, but no, it's because you have been surrendering to God, to your higher power, to the universe, whatever you call it, for so time and time and time and time again. And now you've been washed clean to where, babes, you trust in your power in an entirely new way. You know, and that's why you're going to get the things, this overflow that's coming to you, because you trust, you've been doing the work, you did the work physically as well as mentally in order to be prepared for receiving. Motivation. Never give up. See what I mean? It's like spirit, every time that you feel like, okay, wait, should I have faith? You know what I mean? Every time you get into that like questioning faith, it's like spirit will snap you back out of it and just show you, don't give up, honey. This is you know what I mean? Remember what I did last time? Remember when you was in this situation the other time? Remember what I did? That's God reminding you, tapping you on your back, on your shoulder, to say, hey, me and you, we here. We are right here. And so it's like you are getting the signs from God that to keep going to that, or that you're in alignment. Not even just to keep going, but it's like wherever you are, whatever situation you're in, you get the signs that you're supposed to be here. Even if you crying, laying down, boo-hoo crying, tears, snotty nose, you still feel down bad, you still have the ability to, or the conscious level, you know, y'all have maintained such a faithfulness that it's like it comes in at the best moments. It comes in so powerfully, so like right on time. You know what I mean? So y'all can't even really stay down too long, because you know God got you. You know that you are protected, you're good. Simply, you know. Maybe I get one more card. Let me close it out. What's the last thing you guys want to hear? Fast paced was at the bottom of the deck. Something is coming in fast paced. And fast paced gives me that's how quickly God wants to work in your favor, because you have surrendered fully to Him and to trust that it's all working out. Self-love. This is a whole deck of cards. I don't know why we got all of these. Self-love, answer prayer, divine intervention, and divine feminine. Interesting. Okay, that's 4 cards. Self-love. Self-love, divine intervention, answer prayer, divine feminine. So this could be a feminine collective. This could be a group of, you know what I mean? Could be, could not be, but just, or also, think about it like this too. We all have both energies, first of all. But faith, things, when you start leaning on intuition, that's more feminine energy. Logic and action, that's more masculine energy. So that's what it's given where, and divine intervention is what I was just saying. Every time you feel a little bad or feel like a little woozy or a little in a funk, it's like God comes in and says, I'm here. I'm right with you. You know what I mean? So now y'all living. If you're not currently living in an answered prayer, you will soon be. Okay? Because of the surrendering you've been doing, because of the self-loving that you're doing. And that too is what you should be doing. If you haven't been doing it, or if you already were, do more of it. That's what I say. Do more of that, because it's like maintaining and like cleansing the faith. It's like you're dusting. It's like a daily dust for the faith that you have. You know, when you romanticize your life and you actually like love on yourself, you take a little bath, you put on a face mask, you give yourself a haircut, you get your hair done, nails done, whatever that is attracting more. That is you showing up for yourself and attracting more of that faith that God wants you to have and God is trying to give to you. Okay, it's attracting the beauty, the blessings, and all of that. With this money that you're trying to attract in, more coin, you still got to use the money as a tool. You still have to use it to your advantage. You still have to, you know what I mean? You have an ability to romanticize your life with that money. So if you do that right now, Spirit is going to show you that, hey, I'm going to reward you with more because you trust in using this tool the way that I want you to, you know? This level, that's also self-love to me is also an energy of gratitude. It's a sense of gratitude for me because you're like showing up for yourself. You're showing up for the things you believe in, you know, even just going out there to, like I said, get your hair done and do all of this stuff. You show up as a better person because of the way you feel. And that's what you need to keep doing. You know, it's going to attract way more good luck, more money, more opportunities, and all of that. Especially if you are a woman. When you look and feel good, you naturally just attract new things. You know what I mean? Words can't even explain. Yeah, it might be men, but it's also, you attract a lot more stuff. Pretty girl syndrome, or not pretty girl syndrome, pretty privileges are real. You know, not even just pretty privileges, but just if you look like you maintain yourself and you do good for yourself, you keep your nails done, you keep your toes done and all of that, somebody gonna come around and say, hey, can I help you? Can I do this more for you? If it ain't God himself wanting to help you and support you, giving you more to keep doing what you were doing, it can be a physical man. You know what I mean? Or a physical person. God will use anybody to give you a blessing. So, I'm proud of y'all. You know what I mean? Glad that you are loving yourself. I'm glad that you got out of this funk and stuff. I'm happy that you have this new level of shine. You have a new glow on you. And I think that I'm going to keep it short and simple. that glow looks good on you. That glow looks good on you, honey. So, I'm about to end the reading here. Thank you all for tuning into my readings. Leave a comment what group you picked, if it resonated. And yeah, talk to you later.